bad at making decisions.
All right, I'm an intaker.
Cressida, this is the meeting. He'll conduct you through our lines back to your father.
Hi.
I think you know Troilus.
Yeah, we've met.
If you're ready, I think we better go.
Bye, Troilus.
Won't be long. Just believe that. Goodbye. Is she gone?
Look, man. These things happen.
But why? Why do they happen? Every time they happen, they make love cheaper. Oh, I know. I shouldn't. But even if she comes back tomorrow, I'll never have that same trust again.
You don't doubt her, do you?
I don't doubt her. I doubt things that happen. This happened. And things like this are bound to happen until the day both of us die.
Look, this can come out right. All Cressida has to do is
That's not the point. Something else will happen as soon as this is fixed. It's like mending a leaking boat. Oh, I know, it's touching or amusing or whatever. A callow youth, discovering things never work out. Old men know it, and they expect it. They don't talk about it, I know that.
Look, but there's one thing you can do.
Are we wrong? Are we wrong to be bitterly disappointed? You were young, do you remember?
No.
There's something inside of you that tells you there really is a land of the heart's desire, that things really can come out in beauty, that there's a somewhere and a somehow that will repay all the bitter agonies and the disappointments of the present. And then the old men laugh when you tell them you've had a liar planted in your heart, that there is no somewhere, no somehow. It's the desire for them.
I'm not laughing. I remember. But an old man has learned to compromise and look for partial solutions.
And what are they? A man dies if he's given stone to eat when he's asked for bread. And the heart, it dies when it asks for beauty and is given compromise.
Yes, but the heart doesn't die. That's what old men can tell you. There's just enough bread mixed with the stone to keep the heart pumping, alive. That's why I've never been impressed by all your talk about worshiping death. You know, you're young and you're a war child. The only death you've seen is a death by violence. You know what I'm saying? That's clean. It only kills the heart. It doesn't starve it, right? It doesn't leave the heart locked alone in a prison cell. A cell that gets danker and slimier year by year, foul with its own excrement, stinking of unfulfilled desire.
Is that too?
It's the death most of us die. Your friend Hades didn't tell you about that kind of death, did he?
Is it really so bad, Anders?
It's not so bad. The human heart adjusts to anything. Year by year, the day you live merely seems less real, more like a dream. Every new year less real than the years you remember. And the eyes, they begin to narrow in the darkness. You see less, right? If any man my age tried to live an hour with his eyes as open as yours are, he'd collapse, like a man coming out into the open sun after years in the darkness.
This will go on for the rest of my life.
It will. So you better learn to eat your mixture of stone and bread with the rest of us prisoners. And my friend, the only thing to do is to have a drink. Have a drink, and let's discuss our plans getting Cressida back. Good to see you.
I wish he'd come. I don't like this cloak and dagger stuff.
Look, no one said you had to come with us in the first place.
I want to make it perfectly clear to Ulysses that this isn't an official Trojan action. We haven't any right to ask for Cressida's return, and we aren't officially asking for it. This is merely an unofficial visit on your part to Chalcis, which Ulysses himself has arranged.
All right, don't practice your speech on me. I'm gonna have to make one of my own pretty soon. I wish he'd hurry. You don't think anything's gone wrong, do you, Pander?
No, he'll get you your interview.
You still don't want me to go through with this, do you?
Well, I've told you what I think.
You think that I'll find out that Cressida doesn't want to come back?
I didn't say that. I said that it's always a mistake to try and do something that someone else has to do.
So do you expect me to stay at home? Write letters? I know what I might find, Panders. I know.
Things often work out better if you don't know. Do you hear somebody coming somewhere?
It's so damn dark you can hear almost anything.
Yeah.
I heard a sound a minute ago that sounded like children crying. It's one of those nights when you're likely to hear anything.
I suppose it was the unburied dead calling out. It must have been a night like this when Orpheus was waiting to go down into Hades to get Eurydice, waiting for Hermes at the edge of a black cave with no moon in the sky behind him.
Ulysses, I would say, is a rather unpropitious Hermes. Word. Yeah.
Orpheus didn't get Eurydice. I hope you aren't counting on that too hard.
Look, I'm not Orpheus. I'm Troilus. I don't have to sing for my supper.
So, what are you going to say to Chalcis anyway?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'll have to decide. I mean, the night is full of these...
Hey!
Here!
Hey!
Ulysses!
Let's hope it is Ulysses.
Well,
Who are these people?
Hector?
They aren't coming with you.
No, I just came along to make sure you understand that this is in no sense an official Trojan mission.
You don't have to worry. We understand. Who's this?
Pandarus. He came to say goodbye to me.
Ah, well, you're not going that far. You two might as well wait for him. Here for him. This won't take long.
Well, goodbye. Good luck.